Welcome back to the Deep Dive, where we take a stack of your sources and extract the most important nuggets of knowledge and insight. Think of it as a shortcut to being well-informed, maybe with some surprising facts, and just enough humor to keep you hooked. Today, we're embarking on a truly unique journey, exploring a deeply personal narrative. It really touches on secrets, self-discovery, and the unexpected magic of connection.
Indeed. Our mission today is to unpack the fascinating and honestly at times quite dramatic story of Rose and Lupinia. We have weeks of their intertwined experiences leading us through evolving friendships, their inner worlds, and ultimately these profound revelations about what it means to be truly seen and accepted.
Okay, let's really dive into this. We've been given several weeks of their story, and for this deep dive, we're going to use, let's say, the first 6 weeks as our essential context, sort of setting the stage for a truly in-depth exploration of weeks 7 and 8.
Right, because those final weeks, that's where everything comes to a head.
Exactly. Where long-held secrets are finally laid bare, and where our characters make some truly life-altering decisions. So get ready, because this is a journey into what it means to truly see and accept another person, and perhaps even yourself.
It's a profound look at how our hidden depths, our quirks, and even our magical peculiarities aren't flaws to be cured, but gifts. Gifts to be understood and celebrated.
Couldn't have said it better. All right, section 1. Laying the foundation, a glimpse into weeks 1 to 6. To truly appreciate the seismic shifts in weeks 7 and 8, we first need to lay a solid foundation, right? Understand the subtle currents and unspoken tensions building in those initial 6 weeks.
Yeah, these early encounters are absolutely crucial for understanding the emotional landscape and the profound secrets brewing just beneath the surface.
And that's a crucial point, isn't it? We're not just recounting events here. We're looking at how the groundwork for radical self-acceptance is meticulously laid.
Precisely. We're observing the initial interactions, those first sparks of connection, and the subtle hints of their unique individual worlds. Hints that, to an informed listener like you, immediately suggest deeper mystery is at play. These weeks aren't just plot points.
No, they're the building blocks, the foundation for a truly transformative relationship. Okay, so 1.1, early encounters. Lupinia's silent admiration and Rose's creative struggles. Weeks 1 to 3 overview. Let's begin by immersing ourselves in the world of Lupinia, or Lu as she's known. Week 1, we meet her. Town bard in tranquility, described with reddish auburn hair, trail runner's physique. But right away, her external strength seems to mask something deeper, right? A vulnerability, a secret life.
It does. That initial visual, it sets up a dichotomy immediately. Her strength versus, well, her later creative struggles and her hidden protective instincts.
It's clear she isn't just a performer, she's a mystery. We learn about her almost daily secret routine, following Rose through the woods. It's like this silent, almost ritualistic admiration. Speaks volumes about her hidden affections.
And then there's that incredibly telling detail. She leaves apples and expensive vitamins at Granny's door, but crucially, she never enters.
Because of the wolfsbane hanging everywhere.
Exactly. And knowing what we know now, how does that detail, seemingly minor at first, immediately establish this profound conflict for her? It hints at a hidden nature, something that just cannot coexist with certain elements of the human world. It sets up that mystery right away.
You've hit on a key point there. That early mention of wolfsbane isn't just a curious detail, it's powerful foreshadowing, subtly indicating Lupinia's true, non-human identity.
And her protective nature is also evident almost immediately, reinforcing that primal connection. Week 1, the bear incident, Rose is in danger.
And Lu just steps in, instinctively, puts herself between Rose and the bear, shows her canines.
It's not just bravery, it's an early, visceral glimpse into her hidden strength, her primal instincts, a very telling detail for what's coming.
Yeah. And beneath this strong protective exterior, we also see her vulnerability, the difficulty with rhyming for the deeds of the day songs.
That struggle leads to a poor performance in the Battle of the Bards, and then this bout of depression. It really highlights how deeply her self-worth is tied to her artistic expression, how even someone seemingly strong can harbor significant self-doubt.
So that's Lu's world, rich with hidden depths, silent adoration, a simmering internal conflict. But what about the object of that affection, Rose? How is she navigating her own creative and personal landscape during these same early weeks? Are there any parallels starting to form, even subtly?
Absolutely. On the other side of this budding, unseen dynamic, we have Rose.
Mhm.
Jet black hair, stunning figure and face, an aspiring novelist. Her current project, this radical feminist bodice-ripping romance, is a fascinating window into her internal world.
Right, the character Juliet, struggling with whether to yield to the wolf-rake Damon. It evokes that classic romance archetype, doesn't it? The seductive, dangerous male lead.
It does, but it also reveals Rose's own internal conflict, her grappling with desire versus societal expectations, or what she sees as virtue. We even get to hear those humorous yet quite intense internal debates Rose has with Juliet. It really brings Rose's vibrant, active inner landscape to life.
And we also get a glimpse into her home life in tranquility. She calls it a backwater town.
Yeah, her mother's persistent questions about the novel, the daily task of taking cookies to Granny. It paints a picture of her everyday existence.
A mundane backdrop that sharply contrasts with the passionate, complex inner world she cultivates.
And it's a world that's about to be wonderfully upended by an unexpected encounter.
And upended it is. Week 2, the pivotal injury. Rose has an accident in the woods, stumbles, cries out.
And the scent of human blood attracts a wolf pack. Not just bad luck, it's the catalyst.
The catalyst for their direct connection. This is where Lupinia's secret life and Rose's world collide for the very first time.
That barrier of Lou's silent admiration just shatters. Lou intervenes heroically, confronts the pack, shows dominance, even explains wolf behavior to a stunned Rose.
Quite the first conversation. It establishes Lou as both dangerous and knowledgeable, challenging Rose's perceptions right away.
And the intimacy of that moment, even amidst the danger, is striking. Lou cleans and bandages Rose's wound, marveling internally at her soft skin.
That tactile interaction. It's a significant step beyond just watching from afar.
Then the piggyback ride back to town, a truly tender and physically close moment. We hear Lou's internal joy, despite Rose's injury. Joy from finally being able to connect, to protect.
And for Rose, it's the moment she finally learns Lou's name. That first intimate physical contact is huge, isn't it? Transcends the boundaries Lou had set for herself.
The impact on Lou is immediate, profound, a clear indicator of Rose's burgeoning influence. We learn her depression from the Battle of the Bards lifts almost instantaneously after meeting Rose.
Wow. Not just a mood swing then.
No, it powerfully illustrates Rose's immediate positive impact on her, a kind of personal magic drawing Lou out of her artistic despair. It establishes this potent, almost healing connection.
And their connection quickly deepens in week 3. Their lives are intertwining rapidly. Rose has a breakthrough with her novel. Juliet suddenly confesses feelings for someone else.
Right, leading to a temporary truce in their internal debates, which is subtle but strong foreshadowing, don't you think?
Definitely. Signals Rose's own changing affections, her subconscious moving away from those traditional romantic tropes.
Absolutely. Rose then retells her wolf encounter story to Juliet, and it's telling how she frames it. She emphasizes the beautiful woman who rescued her, highlighting Lupinia's qualities. Bard, woods knowledge, tall, beautiful.
It's not just recounting events, it's Rose, through Juliet, articulating her growing admiration, her attraction to Lupinia. Makes it clear how deeply Lou impressed her.
Meanwhile, Lou's Bard struggles continue, but now there's a new dynamic. She's trying to write songs, and unexpectedly, Rose offers brilliant help.
With lyrics for a song about a maker-baker in Wildwood.
Yeah, and this isn't just about songwriting. It's Rose actively encouraging Lupinia, telling her not to quit, praising her singing, offering a new perspective on rhyming.
A beautiful moment of support and validation. Rose empowers lifts.
And it leads to that truly magical shared moment, doesn't it? Lupinia sings, "The road goes ever on and on."
A beloved classic. And we get that fantastic detail about Professor Tolkien's magical afterlife in Amain Ablash, living in quintessence.
It's not just a delightful Easter egg. It implicitly establishes a broader cosmology for this world. Quintessence, the purest essence, a heavenly realm.
What does it suggest? That even real-world literary figures find a magical afterlife there.
Could be seen as subtle foreshadowing of Rose's own latent abilities, maybe? Suggesting creativity itself is a potent force here.
Interesting. And this renewed confidence, fueled by Rose, culminates in Lou's triumph in an arm wrestling tournament and debuting her new song.
Cementing her renewed self-belief, a powerful demonstration of how mutual encouragement transforms individual struggles into shared triumphs.
Okay, let's move into weeks 4 to 6. The bonds deepen, but so do the unspoken tensions, the weight of their secrets. Rose's internal world continues evolving. Juliet makes that pivotal reveal. Her love interest isn't Damon, but Ivy, the barn hand and milkmaid.
Rose's reaction here is incredibly telling, isn't it? Initial shock, sure, but then quick acceptance, fiercely protective of Juliet and Ivy.
It's significant growth, moving past conventional expectations, embracing queer love in her own narrative.
And then the meta twist. Ivy, Juliet, other characters, they can see Rose's life.
Whoa, that really blurs the lines between author and creation, gives a whole new dimension to her internal world.
And it leads to that crucial moment of moral clarity for Rose. Damon's problematic nature, his history of sexual assault, is revealed.
And Rose immediately plots his removal, asserting her authorial ethics, her commitment to agency.
It's not just a plot adjustment, it's Rose, as author and person, actively challenging and redefining desire and agency within her own framework, mirroring her personal journey. She's done with him.
Right. Concurrently, Lupini is grappling with her own escalating internal conflicts in week 4.
Reflecting on her happiness since meeting Rose, admitting to herself she loves spending time together, a quiet but powerful internal confession.
But immediately juxtaposed with that pressing monthly obligation, something she absolutely cannot miss.
Causes her to abruptly cut short a walk with Rose. The source mentions a flush of heat, a sudden departure.
Leaving Rose confused and worried. How odd is her appointment in the forest, and she was so hot. I hope she's okay.
To us listening now, it's a very strong hint, almost undeniable, about her werewolf nature. A primal cycle imposing itself on her human life, adding layers of tension.
But amidst this turmoil, the trip to Wildwood offers a new focus. Rose invites Lou to go with her to meet a wizard about her novel.
And Lupini accepts, viewing it internally as a date, hope soaring.
Setting the stage for their adventure, which we know will be a crucible for their relationship, a reckoning with their secrets.
Before the trip, though, another near-death experience for Rose in week 4, and another secret act of protection by Lupinia.
Rose, worried about Lou, searches for her, takes Jareth the Forester's advice, encounters a wolf pack.
But is saved by a monstrous chained wolf that kills the alpha. Rose faints, wakes up to find Lupinia cleaning her.
And here's the lie that will haunt Lou. Born of love and fear of rejection.
She claims she found Rose by luck, doesn't admit her role as the chained wolf.
It's not minor. It's a crucial secret, a profound barrier. Establishes a central conflict that has to be resolved for them to move forward authentically. A huge emotional burden for Lou.
By week 5, Rose is recovering. They attend the Midsummer Festival together, a respite.
Shared joy, flower crowns, eating, dancing. Lou performs their song.
A symbol of their creative partnership. But the goodbye is poignant, highlighting the tension. Lou hugs Rose tightly, whispers, "I couldn't stand it if I lost you," stares at her lips.
But doesn't kiss her.
Rose is left confused, fearing jeopardizing the friendship. But Juliet, ever astute,
Sees Lou's desire, encourages Rose to take a chance.
and Lou's internal thoughts echo this perfectly. Oh God, I wanted to kiss her so much, but I also don't want to lose her.
That fear, that vulnerability, leads her to decide to get to know Rose better on the trip first. A tragic internal battle.
Then week 6, they confront some of these unspoken fears. Setting the stage. Rose and Juliet discuss the overthinking, the miskiss. Juliet again encouraging Rose to signal openness.
And that crucial clarification about taking over my body. Rose feared involuntary possession.
But Juliet clarifies, Rose asked Jareth to steer. Choice, internal collaboration, not control.
Vital detail, right. Establishes consent within Rose's own mind. Hugely important for her later confession about the huntsman.
And Juliet continues her evolution. Passionate confession. Desires to be ravished by Ivy. Wants Rose to write it. Public, documented intimacy.
Reflects a shift in values in Rose's narrative, embracing sensuality, agency.
Directly leads to Damon's banishment. Rose sends him to a Trappist abbey, removes the problematic male lead, asserts her ethics, no more harmful tropes.
Clear statement about healthier consensual relationships, even in fiction.
As all this unfolds, Lupinia's intense internal struggle continues, her alpha identity versus her fear of initiating a kiss.
Her internal monologue, waste, leadership, leading, but feeling weak.
Perfectly encapsulates her conflict, her inherent werewolf strength versus profound vulnerability when it comes to Rose.
These 6 weeks, they've truly set the stage for something monumental. Carefully intertwining their evolutions, their hidden truths, promises a dramatic, deeply personal reckoning. Okay, now for the main event, Section 2, the deep dive revelations and road trips. Weeks 7 and 8, focus. Having laid that groundwork, the connections, the secrets, we step into the crucible of week 7. Subtle hints become undeniable. Internal struggles demand external resolution. Secrets force their way out.
And the question becomes, how do our deepest vulnerabilities, even well-intentioned ones, become these huge barriers to intimacy? And what courage does it take to finally dismantle them?
These final weeks are a masterclass in that, aren't they? How secrets complicate things and how courage to reveal our true selves, no matter how weird or unconventional.
Can forge an even stronger, more authentic bond. This is where Rose and Lupinia step into their full, complex identities together.
So 2.1, Week 7, Truths Revealed and a New Home. And here's where it really ignites. Reyes faces this monumental internal conflict. Tell Lou about the living characters in her head. Or not.
It's not a small thing. It's massive, defining, risks her being seen as, well, mad. What makes this secret so difficult for her? What's at stake?
It's rooted in societal norms, isn't it? How do we navigate authenticity when parts of ourselves feel so extraordinary, magical even?
Exactly. Rose's struggle reflects that universal fear of judgment. Wanting to be known, but terrified of being seen as other or unhinged, Juliet, in Rose's mind, initially suggests keeping the village a secret, reinforces that primal fear of being labeled mad. That voice of caution is powerful.
But Rose, in this profound moment of self-acceptance, commits to openness. She outlines 3 powerful reasons for telling Lou.
Yeah, first, avoid lying knows it corrodes trust. Second, refuses to feel ashamed of who she is, embracing her unique internal world.
And third, believes it's essential for building true, deep trust with the person she's clearly falling for.
It's not just a decision, it's a crucial turning point. Her personal integrity, the health of their relationship, immense courage.
And just as Rose is wrestling with this, her younger brother, Sebastian, shows up unexpectedly.
With quite the request. He wants Rose to write in a young lady for me to ravish. Specifics. Blonde, big breast, thin waist. Wants immediate gratification. Schoolyard pressure.
It's a classic example of that reductive, problematic male gaze, isn't it?
Totally. But Rose's strong stance here is fantastic. Shows her continued ethical growth. She vehemently rejects it. Immediately draws parallels to Damon, who she just kicked out of her novel.
Emphasizes the importance of free will, agency, even for her characters. Challenges his objectifying mindset.
And cleverly suggests a hypothetical. A plump girl with red hair and freckles.
A subtle, beautiful nod to Lupinia.
Exactly. My wish to ravish Sebastian against his will turns his logic on its head. It's not just about consent. It's Rose advocating for someone who mirrors her love, shows how deep her affections are tied to her moral code.
What's truly fascinating is her arc. From writing Damon to dismantling that archetype, now extending that ethics into her personal life, teaching her brother.
Shows significant personal growth, evolving ethics as an author extending beyond the page.
The humor, though, when Sebastian suddenly realizes he has agency too and can pursue Easy Estelle, the preacher's daughter.
Whom he believes is a wildcat. Rose, exasperated, tells him not to tell Juliet she inspired him, adds that wonderfully chaotic, authentic element to her internal world.
Meanwhile, Lupinia is grappling with her own equally significant secret, the lie about finding Rose in the woods after the wolf attack.
She understands that secret, tied to her true nature, hangs heavy, threatens their foundation.
Her internal resolution is clear, ethical, can't start a relationship built on a lie.
That moral imperative forces her decision. Confess on the trip to Wildwood, strategically giving Rose time to process, away from tranquility.
Her practical preparations, borrowing the tent, the gear from Marley, they aren't just logistics.
No, they solidify the plans, underscore the impending moment of truth, show her commitment to this crucial step.
And then, Granny. Here's where an elder's wisdom beautifully, almost magically accelerates the plot. She's been talking about leaving for years, but in week 7, makes this unexpected move, completely shifts the landscape for Rose and Lou. What happens there?
It's incredible. Granny's actions are this powerful, almost orchestrated symbol of acceptance, encouragement, actively removing barriers, literal and metaphorical. She announces she's moving in with Rose's mother and, shockingly, gives Rose her cottage.
Not just a gift, an immediate, tangible symbol of a new shared home for Rose and implicitly Lupinia.
And then the wolfsbane revelation. Absolutely crucial. Turns a benign element into a key unlocking Lou's identity. Granny casually reveals she's taken down all the wolfsbane, then directly invites Lupinia in.
Seemingly aware of Lou's allergy, which he found odd for a human, hinting at deeper, almost prescient knowledge.
It's not just removing a plant. It's Granny deliberately dismantling a physical barrier to Lou's full presence in Rose's life.
She doesn't stop there, does she? Her knowing nudge is unmistakable.
Explicitly states the cottage is big enough for 2. And with that mischievous twinkle in her eye, pointedly asks Lupinia if she's not afraid of the forest path in the dark.
Directly acknowledging Lou's nightly movements, hinting at her werewolf form.
She clearly sees the trip as their chance for a nice walk and a nice talk to resolve their feelings. Granny doesn't just enable, she actively orchestrates it, guiding them.
Highlights that theme. Wisdom from unexpected places, love having powerful allies.
So what does this mean for Rose and Lou? New home, new level of intimacy.
Lupinia helps Rose move. They immediately start building a kitchen garden together. Co-creation, symbolizing partnership, shared life.
Working harmoniously like a dance, effortless collaboration speaks volumes.
This scene is so rich, they find Granny's large tin bathing tub and cauldron.
And in a moment of heightened vulnerability, intimacy, they decide to share a bath after gardening.
A profound act of trust, moving beyond friendship into something deeply romantic, revealing.
The detail of Rose neatly folding their clothes shows her consistent, methodical traits even here. Her grounding presence.
And it's Lupinia, despite her internal alpha struggle, her shyness with intimacy, who takes the lead.
Strips off her clothes, gets in the tub first. Immense courage for her. Rose follows.
After dinner, the tension finally breaks. Rose, acting on emotion, newfound courage, runs to Lupinia, kisses her sweetly on the lips.
Declares it the best day of my life.
Lupinia reciprocates. A longer, deeper kiss. Passionate exchange. Sets the stage perfectly for their adventure, the impending confessions.
A beautiful, joyful culmination. A powerful step into their shared romantic future.
All right, week 8. Confessions, consequences, and a magical future. Our intrepid duo sets off for Wildwood. Journey meant to be about Rose's novel, but now undeniably about them. Can't leave the secrets behind. Baggage is too heavy. They both know it.
About a mile from tranquility, the weight's too much. Both confess needing to share something bothering them.
That mutual unease, the synchronized decision. Powerful, almost fated, right?
On the count of 3, bravely, simultaneously, Rose. My characters aren't just characters, they actually live in my head. And crucially, can take over her body if asked, referencing the huntsman.
Lupinia. I'm a werewolf, and before we met for the first time, I used to follow you through the woods because you're so beautiful and you smell so nice.
An explosion of honesty, delivered with comedic timing and profound vulnerability.
The aftermath. Shock and humor. Rose's blunt reaction. Okay, so you're a werewolf who used to stalk me.
Lupinia confirms. Rose acknowledges her living characters. But then the mortifying realization for Lou.
Spurred by Rose saying her characters see everything.
Wait, what, you mean the other day when we took that bath together, a whole village saw me naked? The number of characters, a couple hundred, a whole village catches Lou off guard.
The comedic timing is fantastic. A pressure release for the immense tension.
But beneath the humor, it's about embracing the strangest, most vulnerable, even mortifying parts of each other.
Not just a reveal, a test of unconditional acceptance for both their unique realities.
How do you respond to something so fantastical followed by such relatable embarrassment shows their capacity for unconditional love.
And of course, the raw emotional impact hits. Internal turmoil, Rose's internal debate. Juliet panics immediately. Escape! Villagers! Pitchforks and fire!
The voice of fear, ingrained prejudice, but Rose firmly rejects it. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive that I love her, Juliet. When you love someone, you don't run away from them.
Questions why Lou would confess if she meant harm, and makes that crucial, empowering connection. Lou's wolf form must have been the chained wolf who saved her life, reframing threat into protection, Rose actively choosing love over fear.
Meanwhile, Lupinia is grappling too, fearing Rose's reaction, being seen as monster, stalker, the idea of a village watching their intimate moments, dread, feeling on stage.
Of a powerful moment of self-acceptance. Resolves to try and get over it, accept it, refuse to feel used or shamed.
Then shifts her worry. Can Rose forgive her? For the secrets, the stalking.
Truly powerful character development for both. Moving past fear, judgment, towards deeper understanding, acceptance. Even of bizarre, unconventional, demonstrating profound commitment.
The journey continues. Awkward silence after lunch. Lingering discomfort.
Lupinia tries to break the tension. Takes out her lute. But her song choice.
Oh boy.
Incredibly ill-timed. A history of old. Man transformed into a bear kills the woman he loves. Given her revelation, she's immediately distraught. Walks off into the woods, fearing Rose thinks she wants to murder her. Poignant reflection of her insecurities.
But Rose's immediate comfort counters this despair. Powerful demonstration of love, understanding, finds Lou, sings their co-written song, the one Rose helped with. Symbol of shared creativity, connection, prompts Lou's return.
And then, unexpected joy injects itself. They encounter Master Deeds, the traveling merchant.
Reveals their song is a hit in quintessence. Oberon wants to meet the bards who created it.
Wow. Unexpected fame offers a wonderful counterpoint to their personal struggles, validates their creative connection.
Injects joy, excitement back into the journey. Highlights how shared creativity transcends personal fears, awkwardness, becomes a source of external recognition, shared triumph.
They finally arrive in Wildwood, first stop. Not the wizards, but Mad Maggie's magical bakery.
Lou explains Maggie, or Lily as we discover, likes to talk one-on-one. Rose goes in first.
Confesses her secret about the living characters to Lily, seeking guidance.
Lily, this magical confidant of deep wisdom, offers Rose erase biscuits, permanent cure, remove everyone in her head.
But Lily is clear about the cost. Rose loses part of herself, her vibrant personality fades, future novels different, stripped of their spark.
Lily insists, wait a week to decide, and tell Lou the full truth about the huntsman's aid, no lingering secrets, a profound challenge to her identity.
Lupinia then enters, confesses werewolfism, stalking. Lily offers her a cure too.
Removes werewolf nature, but also strength, confidence. Affects her bardic performance, her spirit.
Again, Lily insists, wait a week. Confess the complete truth about being the chained wolf.
This entire sequence, powerful exploration of identity, pivotal moment.
Lily provides a profound choice. Cure perceived flaws at great personal cost, or accept themselves and each other as they are.
It's the ultimate test of their burgeoning love, self-acceptance. Makes you wonder, right? If they had chosen the cures, what essential spark extinguished?
What does it say about societal pressures? Even in a magical world, the temptation to normalize, erase unique qualities is powerful.
And the true cost of conforming, not just to Rose's writing, but Lou's spirit as a bard, their potential as a couple, are these flaws or integral parts?
The cost of conformity is vividly illustrated, prompts us to consider the immense value of our own unique, perhaps strange, qualities.
After this intense experience, Rose prioritizes their conversation, books a room at the Jack in the Green Inn for privacy, not the bookstore first.
Underlines the seriousness of the choices, the importance of complete honesty.
In the privacy of their room, they share the full truths. Rose confirms the huntsman did take over her body, completes her earlier confession.
Lupinia confirms she was the monstrous chained wolf that saved Rose, the moment of complete, unvarnished honesty. All secrets bare.
And then the culmination. Both vow not to take the cures, accepting each other's full, complicated, unique selves.
The ultimate act of self-love, mutual acceptance, validating every part of who they are.
It's here, after all the struggles, fears, brave confessions, that Lupinia finally gathers the courage, confesses her love. I love you.
And Rose immediately reciprocates, heartfelt response, sealing their bond.
Then a joyous, intimate conclusion to this segment. Sharing supper, experiencing ravishing for the very first time and second time and third time.
Joyful, consensual expression of their love, fulfilling Rose's desire for a happily ever after, not just for her characters, but profoundly for herself. Powerful, celebratory affirmation of their choice to embrace each other completely.
But before we wrap up, one last surprise for Rose. Redefining her identity, unlocking a new chapter.
Delivers her manuscript to Wizard Brightspark. Sparky, eccentric wizard, loves the book, publishes it immediately.
But Sparky reveals something profound. Rose isn't just an author, she's a bibliomancer.
Suggesting a magical inherent connection to her stories, her characters, she hadn't realized.
Opens up entirely new possibilities. Validates her internal world, connects her unique reality to a greater magical framework, completely redefines her understanding of herself, her creative power.
Wow. What a journey this deep dive has been. From secret admirers and internal character struggles to shocking confessions and, well, a magical path to self-acceptance, we've seen Rose and Lupinia navigate profound fears, embrace deep vulnerabilities, and ultimately choose authentic love over the temptation to change who they fundamentally are.
It's a powerful narrative, isn't it? About the courage it takes to be truly authentic, both with yourself and with the people you care about. Their story highlights that profound connection between embracing our inner worlds, however strange or fantastical, and finding deep, meaningful relationships. The idea that Rose is a bibliomancer, capable of manifesting her creations, and Lupinia's inherent strength as a werewolf, it suggests our unique qualities aren't flaws to be cured.
No, they're extraordinary gifts, gifts to be understood and celebrated. It really challenges that whole notion of what's normal and champions the power of being truly yourself.
Absolutely. So what does this all mean for you, our listener? Perhaps it's an invitation to ponder the villages in your own head, those hidden parts of yourself, unique talents, passions, quirks that make you who you are.
Or maybe it's about the werewolves in your life, the extraordinary aspects of someone you care for that you might be hesitant to fully embrace. This deep dive into Rose and Lupinia's world challenges us to consider, what secrets might you be holding on to?
And what incredible magic might be unlocked both within yourself and in your relationships when you finally choose to share them.
And to accept others and yourself exactly as you are in all your brilliant, complicated glory.